Kelly Monaco taped her last, General Hospital, episode days before her 21st anniversary with show. Kelly Monaco's final day on the General Hospital set came days before her 21-year anniversary with the show. Monaco, 48, filmed her final scenes on September 27 after playing Samantha McCall since October 1, 2003. The actress mother, Carmina Monaco, reflected on the significance before Kelly broke her silence about her shocking exit from the series. "I want to take this moment to reach out to Kelly's incredible fans and express my deepest gratitude for the unwavering love, loyalty, and support you've shown her throughout her time on General Hospital," Carmina wrote via X. On this final day, just 4 days shy of the anniversary of her first episode on October 1, 2003, Kelly will close the door of her dressing room for the last time. Carmina called the moment difficult for Kelly, adding, "But knowing that she has had such an incredible, devoted fan base has given her strength. You've stood by her through every twist and turn, celebrating her achievements and providing comfort in the hard times." The statement concluded, "Your love and dedication have meant more than words can express, not only to Kelly but to all of us who care so deeply for her. Thank you for being there, for believing in her, and for reminding her of the impact she's made. We will always be grateful for you standing with her through it all." Us Weekly confirmed in August that Kelly would be leaving the show after appearing in over 2,000 episodes. Fans quickly expressed the disappointment and have since launched a campaign advocating for her return. Kelly, meanwhile, has shut down rumors that her refusing to take a pay cut played a role in her exit. "No primary role. Do your homework." When Billy Miller was fired, Sam's storyline stopped. Stripping Sam of every characteristic she had, she replied via Instagram comments in September. "Something I worked for decades to build, slowly dismantling her, into a character that I did not recognize, let alone the audience. Call it what you will, retaliation at its finest. I will give a proper statement. The truth will set you free." Ahead of the news, Kelly recalled her time with the show in honor of her 20th anniversary. Shocking soap opera exits, Kelly Monaco, Alison Sweeney and more. "I was, like, a die-hard General Hospital fan. That was my dream. I was like, General Hospital all the way. So, I was thrilled when, then ABC daytime president, Brian Frons said they would create a role for me," she told Soap Digest in 2023. Sam came onto the canvas only having herself and her brother, always taking care of someone and never being taken care of. "I think the biggest evolution for her is starting from being a really lonely, scared woman and becoming a woman who is still really independent, but is protected by family and friends and love and relationships and loyalty, and she never had that before." She concluded, "Now she has a family and kids. She came in bent and broken, and I feel like there's a lot of her that's still broken, but she's constantly sort of putting the Rubik's Cube together. All the pieces don't fit perfectly yet, but it's certainly not broken anymore." Kelly's final episode of General Hospital airs later this fall. We're only mere mortals in this mafia town. General Hospital 2 scoops for the week of December 30, 2024. It was a short and sweet week to start the new year on General Hospital, but it was certainly not without incident. One incident was previewed on Christmas Eve and could change everything forever in Port Charles. Sonny is a mobster, and Jason is his second in command. That's the way it's always been unless one of them is presumed dead, but now one of them could actually die, of natural causes. What is this, you say? Sonny is a man who is aging and has to face his own mortality. What? Never. Or so we always thought. Heck, he wasn't even allowed to keep his gray hair after Nixon falls. That black hair dye came right out of the cabinet and went right back on his head. Rick was allowed to go gray, as was Marty. Brennan is gray, too. All these distinguished gray-haired men who look their age but are still vital and vibrant can be found throughout Port Charles, yet Sonny has to stay forever young. The change we saw in Sonny was reversed in the first week of 2024 and looked like it was going to be reversed again as 2025 began. Maybe Sonny could even be Mike the bartender again. He was so much more pleasant, but we digress. The real news is that Sonny now has a heart condition and is re-evaluating everything in his life. We should have known this was coming on Monday when Alexis asked him to take Charlie's back from Christina because she didn't want the IRS or FBI asking questions. Sonny insisted the business was legit, and that he was not about to hurt Christina that way. Alexis hinted that he could always just leave the mob. Hardy ha ha, you jest, Alexis. Sonny would never do that. By the end of the episode, Sonny had collapsed in his own boxing ring and didn't know whether he'd live or die. Thankfully, Isaiah was around to make sure he'd live, but he had some very grave news for our favorite mafia man. There was a ticking time bomb in his chest. Now, Sonny is ready to hand the business to Jason, but wait. Curveball when Jason Morgan first went to work for Sonny, he was about 4 months old, give or take. Sure, his body was maybe 20 or 21, but that was Jason Quartermain's body. Jason Morgan woke up in January of 1997 as a changed young man, one who was willing to kill because he felt no attachment toward other humans. Sonny needed a hitman and Port Charles's most enduring couple was born. Jason Morgan is about 28 now and has fallen in love, married a few times, and even became a dad twice. He is also a single dad, and the only parent Danny has, so thanks, but no thanks. He'd have to pass on running the mob. This is all very strange indeed and a lot for Sonny, and the audience, to get used to. Sonny doesn't want to run the mob cause of a heart condition, and Jason doesn't want to run the mob so he can be a dad to a teenage boy. What show are we even watching? Pissed, we like this. Papa Valentine was a very angry boy indeed this week. He couldn't believe the audacity of Lulu to bring Dante with her to Prague and refused to believe Dante followed Lulu of his own free will. According to Valentine, it was Lulu who put Charlotte's life in danger and not him for running away with a teenage girl and making them both fugitives.